Hello world, my name is Paul with the Backyard Hibachi. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make some sushi. In this video I want to show you guys how to prep the rice, how to set up your workstation. I'll be showing you guys how to season the rice, how much rice you guys need for each individual roll, how to spread the rice. I'm going to be going through a lot with you guys today. Stay tuned, let's go. For this recipe, we're going to be using 2 cups of Botan cow roast rice. This is short grain rice. You can also use Nishiki brand rice. Most restaurants, the brand varies from restaurant to restaurant depending on the head chef and what brand he likes to use for rice. So here I'm just using Botan short grain rice. You can find this at Walmart. You can find this at any local grocery store. So 2 cups, we're going to rinse it 3 times until the water runs clear. So with the rice, we're going to go ahead and add some water. Enough water to cover the rice. And then we're going to make a claw type with your fingers. And then just kind of work the rice in a circular motion. And we're just go ahead and strain out the rice, and we'll do this a couple times until this water is clear. So you're just going to be going through the process of washing and dumping the water until you get clear water. There's no need to rush this process. Right now, for cooking the rice is fairly straightforward. You just need a rice cooker. Here I'm using a Sushi brand. I'll have links in the description below for this exact rice cooker. It's a 5-cup rice cooker. Basically all you need to do is pour your rice inside, like so. Then you want to pour enough water to cover your index finger right here. I'm gonna go ahead and set it in. There's different options on this rice cooker. We're just gonna use the white Sushi. So it says about 60 minutes, so it'll probably be about 45-50 minutes, and then we'll check on it when that's done. In the meantime, we're gonna be making the sushi sauce, and we're gonna be doing some basic prep for the California roll. So we've prepped the rice, washed, cleaned. Now we're cooking the rice. Now for the next step, we're going to be making the vinegar sauce for the sushi rice. You need a few things to make this. You'll need some oranges, lemon, sugar, salt, and white distilled vinegar. So just like the teriyaki sauce, we're not looking to boil this. We're looking to just melt the sugars. So you're just going to stir occasionally until all the sugar is melted. And once all the sugar is melted, go ahead and turn off the fire and just let it sit. And then we'll go ahead and add the oranges and the lemon. So let's go ahead and cut the oranges and the lemon and put it in our sauce. At the restaurants, we use the whole thing. We use the whole orange, but for this recipe, I'm just going to use 1 slice of orange with the peel on, and then a small slice of lemon. Man, this really brightens up the flavor of the rice with the lemon and the orange in there. Some recipes they call for a kombu, which is a dried seaweed, and we put it inside as well, and adds a little bit of umami in the sauce as well. All right, now that we got this sauce done, we're just gonna set it to the side. Let all the flavors from the orange and the lemon kind of work its way out into the sauce. We're just gonna set this to the side. And we'll start prepping our vegetables. The vegetables that we need for California roll, we're gonna need avocado. And the way you pick good avocados is you want them to feel heavy and you want them to feel dense and kind of soft to the touch, and the color will change to this dark brown versus a light green. You'll need cucumbers. I prefer to use English cucumbers. They're more crispy versus regular cucumbers that you find at the grocery store. You can find English cucumbers at the grocery store as well. They're just a little bit more expensive than the regular cucumbers. And last but not least, we'll need some crab sticks. You can find these crab sticks at the grocery store as well, or the Asian market has really good quality crab sticks. But you'll need 1 or 2 depending on how much crab you like. There's another option. You can use snow crab legs, king crab legs, and I actually have some in the fridge. So I initially wasn't gonna do this, but I just remembered I had some snow crab legs in the fridge. So I'm gonna go ahead and prep this for you guys, and then I'll show you how to mix this with California roll as well. Let's go ahead and prep the vegetables. We'll start with the avocado. You want to take off this little knob right here, and then go ahead and throw that away. And then right down the middle, you just want to all the way through, all the way around the avocado. And after that, you just want to twist. And then the seed, you just want to cut a little bit of the seed and then twist, and it'll come out like so. And later on, we'll use a spoon and scoop this out and then put it in the sushi roll. So for now, we're just going to close this up and set it to the side. Next will be the English cucumber. The English cucumber, you want to be the width of the sushi paper, so you have 2 even pieces. But here only had this much cucumber, so what you want to do is 4-finger or 5-finger is about the width of sushi paper. So just go ahead and cut this evenly down this side as well. And we're gonna make a cut on this side, this side, this side, and this side. And we're just gonna throw away the seeds because these are soft. So with this, you just want to make 1/2-inch cuts, and you'll be left with pieces like this. So for this roll, we'll probably need three pieces since they're a little bit short, but that'll be okay. We're just gonna set this to the side, like so. And then with the imitation crab, you just wanna roll it like so, and then set that to the side. Just roll the paper off, and set them to the side. Now we're gonna prep the snow crab legs. So snow crab legs, you can go ahead and break this. There's meat right here in the knuckle, so we're gonna go ahead and take some of the meat out from the knuckle. Make sure you don't get any shell in there, like so. And snow crab legs are relatively soft. You can kind of de-shell it with your hands, and if you have like a handy tool like this or a fork, you can get in there and get all the meat out. So right now that we're done de-shelling, you should have enough for 1 roll. About 2 to 3 snow crab legs will work. After that, I'm gonna go ahead and mix in 1/2 tablespoon of mayonnaise, just to give it a little bit of a creamy flavor. And you don't want to overpower the crab with mayonnaise. And we're gonna add a pinch of salt. And we'll go ahead and set that aside. And now we have some snow crab legs for our California roll. Alright, now that we've got our snow crab legs prepped, we've got our imitation crab, the cucumber, and the avocado prepped, we're going to go ahead and add water to this. This is called Hangari. This is what we use at the restaurants to mix the sushi rice. This is like a small version of it in the restaurant. We use like a much bigger version of it at the restaurant. So what you want to do with this is you want to add water to it and let the water soak into the wood, and that way the rice doesn't stick to the wood. So you just want to go ahead and add water to this, and if you don't have a Hangari, you can go ahead and just use a regular stainless steel bowl. That'll work as well. So we're gonna leave that. Says it has about 10 minutes left on the rice, so we'll let this sit for 10 minutes. Pull out the rice, we'll dump out the water, and then we'll put the rice in here and the seasoning in it as well. And next we're gonna prepare the sushi mat. The sushi mat, you can get this at the Asian store. You might even be able to find it at Walmart in the Asian aisle, where they have, you know, the wasabi and the sushi rice. They might have this. I'm not really sure, but yeah, you can definitely find it at your local Asian grocery store. So to prepare this, we need to wrap it with saran wrap so the rice doesn't stick to the sushi mat. So we'll go ahead and set our plastic wrap down, and all we need to do is take some wrapper paper out, put it so the bamboo is long ways. I'll go ahead and wrap it up. And make sure it's nice and firm. And we're just gonna wrap it one time, like so. And then we're gonna pull out the saran wrap like this, and then go ahead and fold it over. And once again, pull it nice and tight, fold it over, flip it over, and then now we're gonna make small little cuts in the saran wrap so we don't get any air bubbles. And then we're just gonna roll it tightly, like so, and we'll just get out all the air bubbles. And now you have sushi mat to roll your rice. Alright, our rice is done, and I've dumped the water out. And let's go ahead and get the rice in here and get it seasoned, and we'll let it cool down and get up to room temperature. Let's go ahead and pour this in. The seasoning just to taste. If you want it more sour, add more. Less vinegary, add less. And you want to just kind of, almost like you're cutting the rice. You don't want to squish the rice. You just want to cut the rice and let all the seasonings coat the rice. Once your rice is up to temperature, you just want to go ahead and cover it up with a wet paper towel or a wet towel. And we'll set it to the side here, and we'll go ahead and prepare our nori. So for this, we'll make a couple rolls, so we'll just need 2. And we want to cut them right in the center. Just use a rocking motion like this. So the sushi paper, you see there's a smooth side and then there's a textured side. We're gonna spread the rice on the textured side. And now let's go ahead and begin rolling the sushi. Just gonna take 1 piece of nori and about 0.4 to 0.5 ounces of rice. Should look about like this in your hand. And then we're gonna place it on the right side, and just right here in the center like that. And then we're just gonna press it upwards. We're spreading the rice. We're not squishing the rice down. We're just pressing the rice upwards, like so. Now you have full coverage, and then we're gonna turn this over. We're going to put our cucumber on, like so. And then our imitation crab legs. And for the avocado, we're going to take a tablespoon and go ahead and scoop out the avocado. Alright, so you can also cut the avocado into quarters and then peel the skin off that way, but I prefer this style. And go ahead and make quarter cuts. Like so. You want to keep your hands fairly wet. And go ahead and wrap this up. Now you have it wrapped up, we're gonna just take our sushi mat and then we're gonna shape it. It's not a squeeze and not a press, it's just a shape. Use and then like so. Okay, once again, we're just gonna take our nori, wet our hands like so. You see, I'm just dipping my middle finger in here and then rubbing it on my hands. That's all. That's about all you need. We're gonna grab rice, about 0.4 to 0.5 ounces, and make a shape like this, kind of like an oval, and then start on the right side, left side, right side or left side, and then work it towards the other side. Once you have that, go ahead and spread the rice like so. And we're gonna flip it over, and we're gonna do the same thing, but this time we're gonna start with the fresh crab legs. And we're just gonna spread them evenly across the roll like so. And add our cucumber. And our avocado. Now let's go ahead and roll this. And depending on the cutting board, I shouldn't have used a wooden cutting board because the rice is sticking to it, but try to use like a plastic one, or that the rice won't stick onto the cutting board like this. Alright, let's go ahead and grab our sushi mat, and then we're gonna shape the roll. Like so. Let's go ahead and cut these rolls, and then we'll plate them up as well. Just gonna tap our knife, cut like so, cut half, and then with the California roll, it's usually 6 pieces, so we'll cut them in half, and then we'll cut a third and another third as well, and we'll spread them open and plate. Let's do the same thing with the California roll with the real crab. Just gonna dip the tip of the knife, and when we tap, the water's gonna run down the knife, and the rice won't stick to the roll. So half, and then thirds. Gonna open like so. And that's it, guys. Nice, simple California roll with crab, cucumber, and avocado. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.